contents, and number 13 is rounding decimals. And put your page number and turn to your next blank page. And title that next blank page Rounding Decimals. I need a volunteer to read today's focus, like our lesson focus. Zoe.
Focus. Rounding is a formal way to estimate decimal points.
Very good. So today we are working on estimating, and rounding is a formal way to do that. So, first thing I want you to write down is we use rounding to estimate. Okay. So, we're going to take a look at this decimal right here. Do I have a volunteer who can read it? Hey, Kyle.
729,000.
Very good. 729,000. So, we're going to round it to the hundredth place. The way we're going to do it, we're going to write step 1. First thing we're going to do is underline the place you are rounding to. So write that down. And then, so here's my decimal. What place did I say I was going to round to? Oh, who was listening? Andrew? The hundredth. So tenth, hundredth. So I'm going to underline my hundredth. And a 3. All right. So then we're going to write down step 2. So step 2, look at the digit to its right. Draw an arrow.
Do you remember which way's right?
Hopefully. So, if I have, my 2 is underlined, right? Which digit is to the right of the 2? Let's see if we know our right from left. Greta. The 9. So I'm going to draw an arrow to the 9, just like that. Okay, then step 3, which is our last step. If it is 5 or more, increase the digit to the left by 1. If it's less than 5, just use the digit to the left. So let's write that down and then we'll see what that means. you. Alright, so here's what that looks like. So we have our 729 thousandths, right? And our 2 is underlined, and we have our arrow to the 9. So what we're wondering, is 9 5 or more, or is it less than 5? Pretty simple, Oscar.
It's more than 5.
It's more than 5. So we're going to increase it by 1. So I'm going to write plus 1 above it. So then what would that round to? What would that number become, Andrew?
0 and
Really close. What do you think, Hunter?
730.
So we're not going to put the 0. So what is that? So we have 7,300. So when we added 1, that 2 became a 3. And then we just dropped everything else. So it's just 7,300. Okay. So we're going to do... We have time? We don't have time. We're going to do some practices with Ms. Shaver in teacher group today. Okay? So let me stop this, and then we'll go over what we're doing at centers.